All right, shalom, shalom. Back with another lesson. Lord, want this video be edifying. First and foremost, want to give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to you, hopeful elect, scattered abroad doing this work in truth and sincerity, man. And like I say, man, back with another lesson. And today's title of today's lesson is Eve is finished, man. Eve is finished. I seen this post the other day, maybe like 2 days ago, and I seen it. The picture sticks out itself, but more so it was the caption, man. And that kind of clicked on me, to do this lesson, and I kind of prolonged to do it. I should have been got it done, but I seen the elder. The elder Amatazak, from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, he's did, kind of a similar lesson, man, just going in on Eve and how they the most, that's the most wicked woman, man, like that's the most wickedest, But like I say, just going into this title, or this lesson, is Eve is finished, And as you can see on the picture, man, we got two ladies, two Eves, man, to be exact. I guess they at a Drake show, pursuant to the poster. If you read the poster, it says, we sold, you know what, to be here. And it says what? We love Drake, OVO, And it's kind of, demonic, man, and, if you look at it, because it got the, the 3 sixes, man, the 666. And, it's kind of, demonic, and also, kind of sort of like witchcraft, because, if anybody know anything about Drake, that's what he kind of pushing his music, the OVO label, he calls himself, sometimes in different songs or whatnot, the Six God, or, and he always screaming out 666 or the Six God, in his OVO label. But the more point, more so, the point being, hey, how Eve is finished, man. Because, this the type of women that's in our nation. These are the type of things that they're portraying and putting out and pushing, man, and wickedness, man, you got Eve, you look at her, she's, in this, apparel that's showing everything, man. You got the little mini skirts on, got the little mini shorts on, bending over, always shaking that butt, got the big old lashes on, all that long weave in their hair, and they proudly, pushing out, telling the people what, and that they sold that bottom to get here. They sold, basically, they sold themselves just to get to that show, man, and it just shows you how low level, in the standard that they setting as a woman, man, as a people, being the woman of our nation, this the standard, this the level that they pushing, man, that they setting, showing our women, hey, it's cool that, basically they promote, hey, it's cool to sell yourself to get to the Drake show, man. You ain't got enough money, hey, just sell what you got, sell your goods, man, That's the type of women that, that's in our nation, man, going into the title, Eve is finished, man, Like I said about the caption earlier, if you read the caption, I guess from this guy KO So Frosty, he said the most embarrassing culture out, man, and that's completely right, man. This black culture, this ratchet girl, this city girl, all this bullshit that Eve pushing out. That's the most embarrassing culture out, man. Eve always walk around with this long ass fake hair, blonde hair, the big long ass lashes on her face. All this fucking makeup covering her face up, coming out in the most smallest mini skirt ever. You might as well walk around in your pennies at that point, man. You might as well walk around in your underwear, wearing these little tight dresses, these tight mini skirts, coming out in clear tights. They wearing shirts where you can see everything, it's showing all their cleavage. This is the kind of culture, this is the kind of image that they pushing out, man, But just going off of that, we'll get into the lesson. It's the first precept, I want to bring out. This is Proverbs 31:10, and it reads, "Who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies?" Like the scripture read, I'm gonna read it again. It says, "Who can find a virtuous woman, man?" Who can find a virtuous woman, especially here in Babylon the Great, where the wickedness and iniquity is at its highest, man. Where Eve or nobody has any kind of self-respect for themselves or for others, man. You're not gonna be able to find a virtuous woman, man. Here, it may be one, you may have that one diamond in the rough, but you still probably gonna have to fix her up, and kind of lead her and guide her in the right direction. But who can find that virtuous woman, man? Like I say, for her price is far above rubies, man. That virtuous woman, Hey, that's out here wherever she is. Hey, she far her price is what far above Ruby's, man. Because what it's so hard to find a virtuous woman, man. It's so hard to find a modest, a woman of the Most High, man. That's sincere, man. That's truly about the Most High, man. They know how to, have some self-respect. They know how to, rule, rule and teach her kids well, and do well in the household, man. All these girls now, they always outside, man. They always at a party. They always posting their cleavage, posting they self. They ass, taking ass pictures, posting all over social media, man. They always in somebody man face. If they not in they man face, they in another man face. Or they got 3 dudes, they got 3 boyfriends. They got the main nigga, they got the side Jake, then they got, a baby daddy. It's just madness, man, at this point. But let's read the scripture one more time. I'm going to pull out the definition. This is Proverbs 31:10. Again, it says, who can find a virtuous woman for her price is far above rubies? I'm going to grab that definition of virtuous, man. Let's get it. It says virtuous. In the definition, it reads, having or showing high moral standards. Virtuous. Having or showing high moral standards. And that's, something that our women don't show or have, man. They don't have or show high moral standards, man. Eve out here today, she got no standards, man. She got little to no standards, man. Her highest standard may be in his carnal, his vain. Her highest standard is, Jake must have money, That's the only thing Eve really care about, They want Jake with some money, man. That's probably their highest standard that they consider or have, man. Other than that, Eve don't have no damn standards, man. Eve do as she will, man. She don't got no kind of moral, no self-respect about herself. These are the type of women that you have now. Especially coming up in my generation. Being I'm a younger Jake, but coming up in my generation, man, these are the type of women you have coming up. Where they broadcast themselves having sex, with other men. They broadcast, like I say, they doing this these Megan Thee Stallion challenges. Shaking ass, these twerking videos, going out to these parties. Smoking water, man. You got these Eves now, man. They do more drugs than Jake, man. Eve, every 5 minutes, Eve want to smoke. She out here smoking black. She out here smoking cigarettes. Now Eve taking pills, man. She acting as the man. She coming in that masculine, that masculine spirit, man. Doing the things that a man would do. That's why it's just, like I say, man. Go back to the title, man. Eve is finished, man. And just going into Proverbs 31:10. Like it says, who can find a virtuous woman, man? You're not going to find a virtuous woman here in Babylon the Great, man. Due to the social media, the society, the culture, everything that they pushing out, and wickedness, man. You're not going to be, it's going to be hard to find a virtuous woman, man. It's really the Lord's will if you find a virtuous woman, man. You blessed if you find one, because you're not going to find one, man. And these are the type of women that we got to deal with. The ones for those that have wives or baby mamas, whatever the case may be, man, or you got a girlfriend, whatever, These type of women you got, you dealing with, man. And you don't want to deal with them because how they are, man, because they finished, they through, man. They got no type of understanding. Like I said, they got no type of morals. Going into this world of virtue, they got no type of morals, no type of standards, man. Even nowadays, they at a low level, man. They basically just down they little bird brains, man. They don't know nothing. All they know is shake their ass, take a picture, go to a party, And going around talking about they got WAP, talking about they got good bottom, and for brothers out there, they know what I mean, man. When I say that, man, But let's go to this is the second precept I want to grab. Let's go to the book of Titus, because a few precepts I'm beginning to. It just show you, man, how women are supposed to carry themselves, man. How women. This is going into the standard that our women should have, but they don't have, man. But let's read this real fast. This is Titus 2:3. I'm going to read the 5. I'm going to highlight it real fast. So this is Titus 2:3. It says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness. It says what? That they be in behavior as becoming holiness, man. Our women, they're not out here acting in a behavior as becoming holiness, man. Because you go into the word holy, that means what? Set apart. Our women are not set apart. They always in the mix, man. They always in other people's business, man. That's how women like to do, is gossip and be in other people's business, man. Eve want to be in this Eve business over here, or she always in Jake over here in this Jake business, man. Always talking about everybody's relationship. Oh, girl, you seen such and such go out with such and such. Oh, you seen what old girl did? Oh, you seen what her outfit? You seen what she posted today? Blase, blase. I always talk about vanity, man. Talk about, vain things. Talk about madness, man. Folly, They're not acting in their behavior as becoming holiness, man. But I'm going to read it from the top. That's Titus 2 and 3. The aged women likewise that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers. And that's what many of Eve are, man. They false accusers, man. Like I said, they always in other people's business, man. Running that mouth, false accusing, man. Oh, girl, such and such did such and such. Or, with no knowledge that they did anything, but, oh, girl, such and such did such and such. Oh, he did this. Oh, girl, she did that. He says, what? Not a false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things, and our women, they giving over to much wine, man. They not teachers of good things, man. But this is the standard that they supposed to be held to, man. Not giving them much wine. They supposed to be teachers of good things, man. They're not supposed to be false accusers. They supposed to be holy. But what? They not holy. They false accusers. They giving them much wine, and they not teachers of good things, man. They promoting this witchcraft. They promoting, it's okay to be with multiple men. They're promoting it's okay to wear what you want. It's okay to, dress how you want. It's okay to walk around with this blonde hair. It's okay to wear these big ass butterfly lashes on your face, man. It's okay to do these things, man. It's okay to talk back to a man. It's okay to, to think you the man in the household, or that you rule over a man. I think you got more, say so over a man in a relationship, man. These are things that they promote, man. That they teach you, But I'm gonna start off at verse 4. Continuing on, this verse 4 it says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. And that's what you don't see. You don't see our women, our aged women, like it says in verse 3, acting in this, standard to what? That they may teach the young women, man. Because the older women, these the women that's setting the example, the Megan Thee Stallions, the Sexy Reds, the Lotto, they looking up to these women, man. And what? That's how they mothers acting, That's how you see these 30, 40-year-old women, Eve's acting out, man. They acting out like this, like the people they see, like the artists and shit they see out here, man. It says that they may teach the young woman to be sober. They're not teaching the young woman to be sober. Like I said earlier, you see Eve, taking more drugs than Jake, man. That's how Eve want to do. Eve want to get a bottle, get drunk every day of the week. She want to get drunk. She want to get high. She want to roll up, She want to take ecstasy. She want to take all these different pills. Now you see Eve smoking blacks, man. Now Eve want to black him out. Now Eve want a cigarette. It's madness, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely just disgusting, just to look at our women, in that state, man. It kind of disgusts you, man, It kind of really make you mad. Because sometimes, you may see an Eve with some kind of potential, or one you might like, and, and they don't fit that standard, man. They just, they finished, man. Eve is finished, man. Well, let's finish out the verse, man. This is I'm gonna read verse 4 from the top. It says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, man. And that's what you don't see. Like I said, you don't see women teaching to love their husbands, to love their children, man. What they do, they constantly disrespect their husbands, man, or their baby daddies, man. They constantly disrespect them. Got no respect for them. Don't do nothing that they tell them to do. Can't even be at home at the right time to cook and clean. They don't Eve don't even want to watch the kids no more. She want to try to stick the kids with the baby daddy or the husband. Why she go out and do all kind of wickedness and folly? Why she go out to these concerts? Why she go out to these parties and shake her ass? And get drunk and, do all this other bullshit, man. It says what? To love their children, man. So, you see all these, some Eves, man, that's bugged out to the fullest. They don't even love their children, man. They don't even got enough love for their children to tell them to sit their ass down, to go in the house, or don't be on social media doing this and that, or to be acting like this, or when they go to to a person's house, you don't see Eve doing that, man. She not showing that love, that affectionate care to her children as she should, man. Nowadays these mothers letting their kids do whatever, man. Long as they ain't bothering them, getting on their nerves or in their face, they let them do whatever. You can go to whoever house, do whatever. You can hang out whenever, from whatever time. Kind of back when I was growing up, you couldn't be out at a certain time, you had to do things decently in order, but now ain't no order in the household, especially dealing with Eve, man, And it's a big one going to verse 5. It says what? To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. And what? Our women are not discreet, man. They loud. They obnoxious, man. Always running their fucking mouth, man. They on every social media, making posts, making videos, man. out in the streets yelling, shaking their ass, man. You know. You see Eve now, you know, at red lights, man, getting out on the car, getting out on the roof of the car, hopping out at red light, shaking their ass, man. You know. That's what you see now. It says to be discreet. Chaz, keep us at home. Eve never at home, man. She never at home. She always going about doing folly, man. Doing wickedness, man. You know. And it says what? Good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed, man. You know, and this is a standard, like I was saying, this is a standard that our women should be held to. It should be, you know, acting out, living, you know, or trying their best to, you know, to hold. But that's what they not doing, man. You know, and as you going back to the picture, pull it up real fast. You know, these two women, for an example, they not holding themselves accountable to that standard, man. You know, you see how they acting out, what they promoting, man. You know, like I say, they mini skirts, the little shorts, the lashes, the weave, and you know, it had a nerve, you know, so proud that they made a big ass poster saying what we sold our bottom, you know, we sold, you know what, to be here. We love Drake, man. You know, and that's the proudness of Eve. Eve's so proud, man. You know, like the scriptures going back to Titus, it says what? To be discreet, man. You know, to be Chaz, keep us at home. Eve proud, man. But let's jump to 1 Timothy, man. You know, I don't want to make this too long. But let's go to 1 Timothy 2 and let's read verse 9. You know. And it's already here highlighted yellow. I'm going to change it to blue. But this is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. And like manner also that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, man. The women are supposed to be adorning themselves in what? Modest apparel, man. And you see Eve out here running around. And, hey, let's go back to the picture. You see Eve running around here in this, man. In the mini skirt, you know, with the shorts up their ass, man. You know, wearing these tight ass jeans to show they figure. You know, so they can wear these jeans to make their butt a little big, man. That's what you see Eve wearing. You see Eve wearing these tights now. All these clear tights. Now you got tights out here that's clear. You can see through them, man. You know, or they wearing these see-through shirts. Or they out here, you know, just wearing a bra. You know, nowadays you see Eve, she's just wearing a bra, man. You know, I had wearing G-screens on the script, man. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. No self-respect, man. You know, no standard, no morals, man. You know, like I said earlier, they on a low level. They just, you know, overall, Eve is unprofitable, man. You know, Eve, she don't profit you nothing. You know, as a man that's trying to find a woman, these type of women, they can't profit you nothing, man. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They don't know how to keep their mouth closed. You know, they don't know how to keep the house in order, keep the children in order. They don't know how to do these things, man. You know, so they just overall unprofitable. But let's read, let's finish out verse 9. This 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9 from the top. It says, in like manner also that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness, you know. And you don't see our women walking around with shamefacedness, man. Like I said earlier, they walk around proud, man, arrogant. They walk around conceited, man. You know, and when they're supposed to be walking around in that modest, that Holy Spirit, that shamefaced spirit, man. It says in sobriety, man. Walking around sober, like I said earlier. And Eve not walking around sober anymore, man. Eve walking around lit. Eve lit, man. You know, according to Eve, she lit. You know, she drunk. She a bottle girl. Now, that's another thing. Eve running around here talking about she a damn bottle girl. Not Eve a bottle girl, man. Eve is finished, man. It says not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. You know. But, man, that's what you see, man. You don't see how women walk around in that modest apparel. But what they supposed to do, the standard that they supposed to be held themselves to, they was, like the scripture telling you here in verse 9, and that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, man. They with that shamefacing it and sobriety, man. But you don't see that, man. You know? And Eve only going to get worse and worse, man. She only going to get worse and worse and worse and worse, man. You know? And it's hard to deal with these type of Eve. You know, that's why it's best, like the elders and the apostles always say, man, if you're not dealing with a woman, don't deal with one, man. You know, if you can control yourself from lusting and dealing with these women, at all costs, do it, man. You know? Because Eve ain't nothing but a demon, man. Eve ain't nothing but a demon. She's going to drag you down, man. And she hell to deal with, man. She hell to deal with. Eve is hell to deal with, man. You know? And just because they pretty, you know, just because she may be pretty or she quiet, she seem like she quiet, or she can dress good, or she talk nice, she talk soft, it don't mean nothing, man. That don't mean that's a good girl, man. You know, you gotta try Eve nowadays to make sure they're good. They really got to go through that test run. They really got to be tested, man. And most of them they gonna fail that test. 99% of them they gonna fail that test. It's only a good 1% out here, man. It's rare that you find a virtuous woman or a half decent woman, man. Especially being a younger brother, man. It's rare that you find a half decent woman, man. But let's grab this Proverbs 31 and 30. I want to grab this just going off that point I just made. Proverbs 31 and 30. Let's get that real fast. 31 and 30. Let's see right here. This is Proverbs 31 and 30. It says, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. It's vain, so like you. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised, man. It's like I'm telling you, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. So you may find favor in a woman. She may be beautiful, man, but that's deceitful. That's vain, man. Is this woman a woman of the Lord? Is this a woman of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? Is this a modest woman wearing modest apparel? Is she shamefaced? Is she humble? Is she walking around in that meek spirit? Is she a lover of her husband? Is she a lover of her children, man? But, in today's society in Babylon the Great, no, man. The answer is no, That's why I tell you here again, read it again, Proverbs 31 and 30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised, man. So if you find a woman that fear the Lord, hey, praise him, man. Because it's rare to find, like I say, a half decent Eve, man. It's rare, Can't stress that enough, But ultimately, bring this out. It's ultimately all prophecy, man. That women are whores, man. These are things that the Lord said, was gonna happen, man. That our women be whores in the city, man. And that's what you see. That's what you see, our women being whores, man. And even it's ultimately wickedness. It's iniquity, man. It's sin. Because going back to Deuteronomy, I'm going to try to find it real fast after I bring this out. Going back to Deuteronomy, it's in the law. That I think it's in the law that there should be no whore, or the daughter of Zion, man. Roughly paraphrase them. But let's bring this out real fast. This is Amos 7 and 17. Like I say, it says, therefore this saith the Lord, thy wife shall be in a whorelot. What's a whorelot? A whore, man. A hoe, basically, as the new phrase, that they saying now, hoe. But like the scriptures say, thy wife shall be in whorelot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by lion, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his hand, And that's what you see now, man. Our wives, man, our women being whorelots in the city. You see our sons and daughters, man, falling by the sword daily, man, Because of what? Because of their iniquity, man. Because of their sins, man. So because of our iniquities and our sins, our women are whores in the city, man. But let me try to find this real fast. Let's see. So like real fast. This is it right here. This is this is Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17. Straight and plain to the point. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel, man. So the Lord telling you, going back to the law, man, hey, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel. Ain't no whore going around, Because if I'm not mistaken, man, back in the ancient days, if you was a whore, and you brought shame into your household, into your father, and you was killed, man. He was killed for that, man. He was punished for that. They was put to death for these things, man. But now, it's cool to do these things, man. Like I say. 1 second, close this door. So like I say, man, it's cool to do these things, man. But that's going all the way back to the law, man, just to prove that point, right there, right here in Deuteronomy 23 and 17. And there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, man. But let's go back to the scripts. And I want to bring out, matter of fact, let's go back to Google. Because I got this precept from the elder video earlier, man. I thought it was beautiful. Just this version of it, man. Because that's why Israel, that's why our women, they walk around in that horror state, man. That they walk around that do as thou wilt spirit, in that powerful spirit, because they're not being held accountable, man. They're not being held to that standard of that law. That's why I want to read this real fast. This is Matthew 24 and 12. in the CSB version, it says, because lawlessness will multiply, the love of many will grow cold, man. Because what? Lawlessness will multiply. They not being held to that standard, man. They not being held to that law. So what that calls for the love of many will grow cold, man. So Eve, and not even Eve, Jacob also, but this about Eve. Eve love growing cold for herself and for others, man. She got no self-respect for herself, man, or others, man. Just like going into the other video, the Elder Matazak video that I watched earlier, man. He was showing, how Eve, I guess her man was hungry for pizza, and she gonna text her side, her side nigga, her side Jake, and tell him to bring some pizza and act like he DoorDash, man. And he brings the pizza and she give him a kiss and whatnot. And they they ate pizza on her side dude, man. And she had her main dude that she was staying with tip the side dude, And that's just the madness, that's the evil and the wickedness that's going on. But why? Because what? Matthew 24:12, because lawlessness will multiply, the love of many will grow cold, man. Because that lawlessness, man. That's why you going back to the picture. That's why you see Eve comfortable with selling her bottom, man. Selling her, that so-called WAP to go to a damn Drake show, man. And it's madness, man. Now, I actually want to bring out this one, too. I got this from the elder also, man. Reading the 2 Timothy 3, and I'm going to read verses 1 and 2 in the NLT version, man, because the NLT version is good, man. Let's read this. I'm highlight it real fast, and we'll close out. But this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, you shall know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times, for people will love only themselves and their money. That's like I said, that's Jake and Eve. Also, that's what Eve loved. Eve loved themselves and their money, man. That's why, like I say, the only standard, like I said earlier, the only standard that Eve probably do have is saying, hey, well, Jake, you gotta have money. You gotta have money to mess with me. They gold diggers, man. That's why they selling their pussy, man. It says, for people will love only themselves and their money, they will be boastful and proud, man. And that's that's the spirit of Eve in, man. They in that boastful and proud spirit. It says, scoffing at the Most High, disobedient to their parents, and ungrateful. They will consider nothing sacred, man. And that's the spirit that they in, man. Especially Eve. They're not considering nothing sacred. They ungrateful. They boastful. They proud, man. Scoffing at the Most High, man. Disobedient to parents, man. These are things that you have to deal with, man. And that pretty much wraps up the video, man. But like I say, man, and as you can see, look out, and look at yourself, man, how Eve is finished, man. Eve is finished, man. But Lord willing, this is edifying. Again, I want to close out giving all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, and Kakorash. And until next time, to the hopeful elect, I say Shalom.